It'd be remiss of me not to say that all four of these players play for the Dickens volleyball team.
Wow. so no surprise was the #1 volleyball team in Barbados.
Brown with a serve.
Wow, straight into the net.
And as you see,
whereas the women, there's a lot more speed.
The women were float serving these guys. You're going to get
there's
some
a lot more speed
from these guys.
Yeah. So this is obviously Rice here now.
There's Rice with his serve. Nice jump float.
An easier serve, yeah.
And Brown going with the overhand set. And Barker nice and easy in the court. And these three guys all came through the junior program.
Okay.
So it supplements what we were saying earlier. You need to put the emphasis on the junior program to get these results. And both of these guys, Brown and Barker, represented Barbados on the beat circuit also.
Oh, very good.
In the North Circuit qualifiers.
Oh, okay.
Oxley with a good pass. Rice with the set. Tight pass by Oxley. Smart play by Rice. Good hit. Barker frees it up to Oxley. Rice with another good set for Oxley. Oxley goes cross court with the knuckle. Brown sets to Barker. Barker clips the tip and Rice equal to the task. Cuts it cross court. Barker with a good diving save. Goes to Oxley. Sets up. Oxley goes line, but Brown is there. Unable to keep it up is Barker. Point to Oxley and Rice.
And the rally is long.
You're going to see a lot more longer rallies with the guys.
Oh, yeah. This is definitely.
Because the guys go all out, they go full out, and it's more intense. It's more intense than the female game. And, of course, you will see some big spikes coming from these guys. Once the sets are there, you will see some big spikes coming from these guys. Brown, in particular, and Oxley. Oxley with a serve, opting for the float serve on this occasion, and it seems to be on. Barker looking a little dejected.
We get the
Oxley going line, and Brown unable to bring it up enough for Barker to get to it. And in the beach volleyball, Andrew, the overhand player, you can only play the overhand player like to flick it if it comes an attack on the first player.
Whoa,
good attack by Barker.
Ricochet the line, it looked to me. There we go, we get to see it. Yes.
Barker's in the net. No, the blocker's in the net. Brown with a nice float serve, but to Oxley. Oxley set.
Whoa, can't touch it twice.
Can't touch it twice. In the indoor game, you can do that,
but
not in the beach volleyball.
He was caught there, he was caught.
And the thing that is surprising here, Andrew, is that Brown and Barker are serving at Oxley, which means he will be the one attacking. And I find that quite strange that they'd be serving
They
at
would
Oxley.
choose that to do that.
Good set by Brown. Rice unable to bring it back. Rice naturally is a setter. He sets for the Deacons team, he sets for the national team, and he set from the junior national team to the senior national team. And he playing with Oxley right here now. I found this combination surprising.
Yeah?
I found it surprising, but it's working. And once he can set Oxley the right way, I know it's going to be a long night for these guys here.
And it's 3 serving, 4 with Brown and Barker serving.
Good serve. Oxley brings it up. Good placement by Oxley. And you will see a lot of that also today, Andrew. You're going to see Oxley finding the diagonals, finding the long end of the court because he's been at this for a long time and he knows this well.
Oh, wonderful. Straight down.
Over the block and into the court. Barker with a good pass on Brown on his second attack, but he's out. The ball goes out. Second attack is always a surprise attack. That was a very good attack, but it was out. And you see, Andrew, as opposed to the women, you're getting these big attacks, but they're not accurate. Good attack. Good attack by Barker. And to get technical, Andrew, you look at Barker, you look at Brown and the other attackers, and you will see that Barker's approach and his technique is so different.
Yeah,
It's more conducive to an indoor attack than a beach attack.
So they should therefore be attacking him more than, shouldn't
Exactly.
they?
But he has a surprisingly quick arm swing, which would be very deceptive. Good attack by Oxley, Barker into the net.
Boy, Oxley still looks, you mentioned his age, which we won't mention again, but he still looks evergreen. Michael, he still looks evergreen. He's out there, he doesn't look
To
doesn't
age him
look
is to age myself,
yeah,
Andrew.
well, to age all of us. But he certainly doesn't look like someone who should be near retirement at all.
He prides himself on fitness.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good serve by Rice. Brown unable to track it down. Brown unable to track it down. It'd be interesting to see who Rice and Oxley would pick to serve at, whether they would serve at Brown or they would serve at Barker. And you will see, as I told you earlier, the score is 8-4.
4 serving.
8-4. 8 serving 4.
8 serving 4 because it's Oxley and Rice that are up
Oxley
8-4.
opting to put on a shirt because sometimes the sand sticks to you when
Your
you
body,
dive in the sand.
yeah.
It's very uncomfortable. So
But
Rice,
he had the shirt, so that's why he had chosen to wear, not to wear it initially.
Rice with the serve. Pass by Barker. Barker goes hard and into the court. Rice upset with himself because he thought he could have dug that. He was in the right place. He took the angle. Oxley dropping off the net. And Andrew, you're going to see a lot of this in this game where the guys are up not to block if the ball is set off the net and they will fall off and play defense. But you have to be quick.
Oh, but they all 4 seem to be pretty quick to me.
Rice with a nice set for Oxley.
Oxley's going for,
Oxley goes nice. He caresses it down the line.
So we got to switch now.
My score should be 9 serving 5.
5. With Oxley and Ronald Rice up, and this is set 1, the men's final of the beach volleyball at the Independence Games here at the Pirates Cove.
Oxley up in the serve. Barker goes long.
Oh, and it's in.
Oxley says, my bad, because he knows that he did not
Made a
jump,
mistake.
so he should have
It's in.
fell off the net and take the play. And it was
His
right
error,
in his
his
lap.
error.
Exactly. See the replay here. Oxley not blocking and still staying there. See, he should, if he had dropped off the net,
Nothing
that would
he
have been, he could have played that as an overhand player, straight up, back up, nice and easy.
And the position he was in, there was nothing he could do.
Exactly. No man's land. Brown waiting to serve. Barker at the net, getting ready to block. Brown going for the nice jump floor. Oxley with a good set for Rice. Rice bombs it through the block.
Wow.
Nice underhand set. That Andrew should have been blocked. Very poor formation by Barker on the block at that time.
10,
Good deep
6.
serve. Equal to the task is Barker. Barker gets it set and is blocked by Oxley.
Makes it 11-6, and Oxley and Rice now looking ominous.
As I said, I like the young team,
But-
Andrew, but they have their hands full with Oxley and Rice today. Good
What's
blocking
that?
by Oxley.
Whoa,
Good
right
blocking
up
by
the net.
Oxley. That is reading the game. He saw Barker going cross court, and he realized he reached to the left in order to get the ball and block it right back into his score. Rice serves, clips net. Oxley drops off. Rice digs it. Good setup for Rice. Rice goes short.
Oh.
Brown stuffs it right back in his face.
He was right there. He too read the play.
Exactly.
He observed what
he
Oxley
stayed
was
with
doing.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly, stayed with it. And Brown did very well to stuff it right back. These guys are still staying in this game, Andrew.
It should probably be 11-7 now, I think.
Barker with the float serve to Rice. Oxley steps at Rice. Barker stays and it goes out. Attempts a block and it goes out. Now you see that player, Andrew? What Barker should have done should have dropped off in there because that was more or less a lob. What he did, he stayed there, it ricocheted off his hands and out of bounds.
What a
Good
serve.
serve. Good serve by Oxley.
That makes it 13-7.
Nice
Good
float serve. Short, because he's set back already. He starts back, so it's difficult. It's easy to come forward and back, but when you get a short serve, it's difficult to move in the sand to get forward to it. And you don't know if it's going to clip the net also,
No,
so that brings another dimension into the equation. Good second play by Kyle Brown.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Oxley with the short serve. Good pass by Barker. And both Oxley and Rice unable to do anything with that because Brown surprised them. And it was a lovely setup by Barker. I don't know if it was intentional, but it was a lovely setup by Barker. And Brown capitalized on that beautiful set and nails it into the sand in front of Oxley.
Let's say it was a plan. Let's say it was a plan.
Yes.
Let's give the
Yes.
youngsters
The benefit of the doubt.
benefit of the doubt. That should make the score 13-8, I believe, at this juncture, with them having the serve. But It's gone well for the young team. But what ages are Brown and Barker? Are you aware of what ages?
I would hazard a guess and say they are in their mid-20s.
Okay.
Because I remember them being in the junior program. They're probably early to mid-20s.
Okay. So they're still on the learning curve.
Exactly. And they can only go on from here, from what I've seen of them, training and stuff, they can only go on from here to get better. They represented Barbados at the Nautical qualifying. They did very well.
Okay.
They did very well, so I can only expect better from them. And as they play together a lot more, the chemistry will get better and you will see the improvements.
Here
and,
we
the
go.
knowledge of the game also, because you never ever stop learning in any sport. That was the earlier one where he had the second player and he went to the big hit and it was out. And you see Barker's action, that's a classic example of it there. That big long swing. That more or less is not a beach player, but his arm swing is very quick, so he makes up for it with his arm swing.
So it's 8-13 on Brown and Barker versus Oxley and Rice.
Really up to go for the
Set
spike
one.
serve. Goes for the spike serve. Oxley's equal to the task with a good pass. Brown sets him up, calls line. But Oxley, being the disobedient guy that he is, he cuts it cross court and still gets the point.
So that's 8-14 now, or 14-8.
Oxley, with all his guile, his vision, and his experience, he
As they
knows
would
where
say,
to find the
left him
opportunity.
for dead.
Yes,
As
exactly.
they would say, left him for dead.
Exactly.
And it's Rice to serve now as they lead 14-8 in the first set.
Good pass by Barker. Brown going for the overhand set, and it works, but Barker is nullified by Oxley on that occasion.
He's not the #1 volleyballer in Barbados for nothing.
Exactly.
It makes it 15-8.
Rice to serve with the advantage. Probably feeling very confident now at this stage. Whistle blows. Rice with a nice deep serve. Barker brings it up nice. Brown sets it up for him. Barker goes down the line. Beautiful play.
He tricked Oxley this time.
Nice and easy. Oxley blocked, but the thing is, once you go over the block, the defending player has to decide whether he's going to stay across court, and if he picks it up early enough, if your body language says I'm going line, once he's equal to the task and can really play, he can get hit. But other than that, he's dead in the water. They're serving Rice. Rice picks it up. Good overhand play by Barker. Brown did well to get it over.
Whoa.
Brown did very well to get it over on that occasion. But it all started with Barker falling off the net, Andrew. Overhand play. And Brown scrambles
sweet.
and
Wonderful.
beautiful dive. Gets the dive in and in the court. Oxley realizing that is a good player and saying, good play, buddy.
There's nothing I can do about that.
Good play, buddy.
So it's 10 serving 15.
Barker with the float serving. They're serving Rice now. Ball has to go over because Barker touched it on the block. Good touch again by Brown. Good rally here. Barker trying to snuff out Oxley, but the experience of Oxley on that occasion won out on that occasion, Andrew.
Look at Oxley. Whoa.
He saw his vision, his peripheral vision. He saw Kyle Brown still on the right side of the court. He knew there was open territory on the left, and he went there for it with a nice knuckle play.
So it's 16-10, I believe, and it's Rice to serve once again. 16 serving 10. Oh no, it's Oxley to serve.
Yes, Barker served.
Because Rice served previously,
Yes,
so it's
and
Oxley to
the
serve.
point was broken.
Yeah.
Oxley to serve. And you will realize that Oxley will serve and he will run straight up to the net to block also. Because he's a stronger blocker.
Dan Rice.
Exactly.
Doing some, as
guys
you
are
would say,
leveling.
some pitch,
The girls are-
some
the
pitch
guys-
work.
exactly.
Pitch work. Everywhere quickly doing some pitch work.
Exactly. It's good to level up your
Yeah.
runway more or less. Barker with a good pass. Brown equals good set. Barker puts it into the net. Barker
But
puts it
Oxley
into
was
the net.
right there. I think the intimidating factor of Oxley being there.
And you see the
caused
replay.
Barker-
Barker has Oxley all over him, but he was trying for the line, but he allowed the ball to drop too far, and unable then to get it over the net. Oxley opting for the float serve. Nice shot. Almost worked. almost were. And there you saw Oxy trying to utilize the serve. He's not going for the big, deep serve, but he's trying his best to make the serve work and allow the attackers to work as hard as possible to get the serve.
That makes the score now 11, serving 17, with Brown and Barker to serve as they trail the veteran pair of Elvin Oxley and Ronald Rice, and this is the first set of the men's volleyball, beach volleyball final.
Brown going for a spike serve. Rice with a decent pass. Oxley puts it up for him, and Rice goes, clips the net. Barker picks it up. Good set for Barker by Brown, and Barker goes cross court. Rice unable to even touch the ball on that occasion. Very good attack by Barker. Very good pass also. Oxley unable
to move. He was
move.
flat-footed.
Yeah, he was going the other direction because he thought that Rice had the cross court taken out.
12,
Brown goes in for
17.
another spike serve, and it's an ace. Is it an ace?
Yep, it looks like, yeah, because it's 13 serving 17. We get to see it again.
Rice court awareness. He did not know he was on the court. The ball is a top spin serve, so it's going to come down at the back end of the serve. Good pass by Oxley. Oxley goes for a soft touch. Oh, Barker's in the net.
Oh.
After such a good rally, Brown brought it up very, very easily. And that would have been another
elementary error, isn't it?
Elementary error. You cannot afford to give the opponents. You're on the ropes already. You can't afford to give the opponents any advantage whatsoever. Any free points.
Or just be a second.
18-13. It looks like 18-13, and Rice to serve.
And I find it quite canny that they're still serving Oxley, who, in my opinion, between Rice and Oxley, is the stronger attacker. Brown with the second player. Didn't work on that occasion. Oxley tried to match him with the second player. Brown sets for Barker. Tight one. And Barker pulls it off Oxley's block and into the crowd. Very good attack by Barker. And on this occasion, it doesn't make sense going for finesse. His hands are there. You pummel it off his hands, and who knows where it will go. Barker with a funny-looking float serve. Rice connects. Come on, man.
And it clipped the player, didn't it?
It's in the court, but Barker is also in the net again. It's what you practice. He's been in the net on several occasions. So even if the ball is actually out,
the ball was out.
But Barker's in the net once again.
So the point makes it 19-14 to the pair of Oxley and Rice.
And they're serving Barker, and Oxley drops off.
And showed it out.
Yes,
he
but
knew it was out.
It clips the line. It clipped the line. Yeah, I
Yep.
think it clipped the line. Oxley's looking dejected. It clipped the line. Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Yep.
Barker seems to be making too many simple mistakes.
Okay. Well, there goes another one.
Yes, Brown on that occasion going for the spike serve. If you're going to go for the spike serve, go for it properly. If it comes over, you put the team at a discomfort, a disadvantage. But you cannot be jump serving, spike serving, and the guy just popping it up nice and easy.
So this is for the set point. They score 20-15 to the pairing of Elvin Oxley and Ronald Rice as Rice serves.
Rice with a deep serve to Barker. Barker gets it set and goes in the court. As you've seen, Andrew, the guys are prepared to serve Barker because he's the weaker attacker in their estimation. So Brown has not spiked a ball in how long? No. So they're not serving at Brown, they're serving at Barker. Make him do the work.
So we see 16-20.
Barker with the serve.
He serves out.
A funny looking serve, I must say.
He serves out.
And he serves out.
And gives the first set
point to Oxley and Rice. And if I were Brown and Barker, the double Bs.
Yeah.
We had double M's and we got double Bs. Yeah. I'd be saying, we need to focus on limiting our errors. Yes, Oxley is a wily character. We know that he is a very good player. He's experienced. Rice, let us target Rice and make the most of it. We push everything at Rice, all our serves at Rice. We make sure that he's the one has to make the plays. Then it more or less makes it harder for Rice because he is the lesser attacker. But I find that he's serving a lot at Oxley, and Oxley is equal to the task.
When he's up close to the net, Oxley is a devastating force. In fact, it seems to me as if he intimidates the two younger players.
Well, these guys have been playing with Oxley for a long time. I don't think that it'd be a matter of intimidation. But once you know Oxley is there, you have to come good. So it calls for them to up their game. And when Oxley's there, they have to do something. Well, he's a very good blocker also. So as you see, he serves and he runs to the net.
Quickly.
So, exactly, he runs
And
to the
that,
net.
even though on this occasion he was out of position.
That's the one he was out of position. And they know when he gets the ball, the attack, if the set is not a good one, Oxley is good enough to make it a good play, make a good play out of it.
Okay.
So these guys have to be aware that they have to play the ball around Oxley, and in my estimation, I think they should be going more to Rice than Oxley. Here's Oxley on the block again. Barker goes long on that occasion. That was a very good one by Barker. And we need to see more of that. Barker needs to do a lot more of that in order to get his team back into this game. They're down one set. That was a very good play by Brown on that occasion. And you can see he loved it. And sometimes the one player over is a very good player. That's Oxley on the second player, whereas he did not play 3 players. He saw that it was
Saw an opportunity.
Exactly.
Because you don't have to. You don't have to go for the third play, do you?
You don't have to go for the third player, no. That's Oxley taking out the line. He knew that Barker was going for the line. He took out the line, and Barker then realized that Oxley was there. He tried to pull it down too steep, allow the ball to drop too low, and then into the net. Barker on the nice
what do you make of this opportunity to have the Independence games here at the Pirates Cove in this idyllic setting? The crowds have come in, and I mean, obviously, once we have young people involved, the parents and friends will come, but the crowds have come in for this inaugural event.
Andrew, I must say it's a wonderful initiative, and I think it's something that should be continued, whether yearly or you can even do it twice a year. I think it's something that should be continued because, you know what, it gives a lot of scope, it gives a lot of visibility to the lesser known sports.
Right, so we call minority sports.
Exactly.
Yes.
I saw wrestling today, I saw fencing,
Sailing,
rugby, sailing, water polo. From 9 o'clock, this place was a buzz.
That's right.
From 9 o'clock, this place was a buzz. And, you know,
and lots of young people.
Lots, and I said it earlier, the fact that I saw the under-16 netball team play the under-21. I saw the guys from the schools doing wrestling. And if you had asked me before today, if people do wrestling in Barbados, I would say no.
No, but we didn't have any information.
Exactly.
But I think it's important because we so often criticize our young people, say that they're not involved in anything positive. So when an activity such as this, which is so positive, we need to big them up, as they say.
Maybe we should run it for 2 days.
Yeah.
The next one will be the weekend. We make it the independent.
The full weekend, a Saturday and a Sunday.
Exactly.
Because there are other sports that could have been given an opportunity to get involved in this. But I think we didn't have enough time. Obviously, the climax is with what we could consider the more serious sports in the volleyball. As we get ready for in fact, it started. Second set.
Yeah. Good recovery by Brown and Barker. Over, and it's Barker cuts the ball. Very good play by Barker on that occasion. Very good play by Barker on that occasion. Brown, this guy, as you see, we call them scramble players, but that's a very good heads-up play by Barker.
Right,
and if you can see, Rice and Oxley on the same side of the court. That's miscommunication. They got lost in transition somewhere there. Good pass by Rice. Rice goes for a big attack. And I think he just gave Brown a tattoo. We see the replay here now. Good set by Oxley. Barker blocking for the line. But Brown, he got his hands up, Andrew. You know, his defense.
But based on more
self-preservation.
Right, but based on what you told me, I would not have expected Rice to make a shot like that.
Well, but he can be very explosive at the net when he gets a very good set. Barker trying to be equal to the task. But Oxley, once again, the veteran, the wily veteran Oxley, stuffs it right back in the court.
Whoa.
You see, it's about court craft. Oxley knew he can only go cross-court with that ball. He did not block the line on that occasion.
Right. So you only needed to be in one position.
Exactly. He just needed to be in one position. He blocked the court, the cross-court player, and he effected the block.
Whistle. 2 serving 1 as we continue. The serve is still with Oxley. That was umpire's call, as you would say in cricket. So it's 2-1.
Oxley with a short serve. Barker equal to the task and it clips in that. But Rice doing a good job, good play, good scramble play, good rally on this occasion. Brown with the attack, a nice soft one. And Rice once again trying his best. Very good hustle play.
Wow.
That is the sort of players you want to see, Andrew.
That's what you were calling for from Brown and Barker.
Exactly. We want to see the hustle. We want to see the guys going after every ball like it's the last, like it's set point, game point, match point. That's what we want to see. Very good hustle by Rice on that occasion. Unable to bring it back, but that was a very good rally, Andrew.
Yeah. So that makes it 2-all. And the serve is with the team of Brown and Barker.
Barker with his float serve. He serves Rice. Oxy sets up Rice beautifully. Rice goes off Barker's block and into the court.
Rice has got 2 of the 3 points that the pair of him and Oxley have got so
He's
far.
coming into his zone. I just saw the replay there. He looked at Barker. He saw the block. He had the cross court, but he worked it off the block. Very good craft on court vision. Brown sets up Barker. Barker goes down the line.
Down the line. Oh, beautiful shot.
And it's in.
Beautiful shot. That makes it 3-all, I think.
And if you can cast your mind back, Andrew, when last did Kyle Brown spike a ball?
No.
Because Oxley and Rice will not serve Brown. He's the better attacker.
Okay.
He's also the better passer.
So there's a plan.
Exactly. Brown with a good serve.
Wow.
Overpass to Barker. Almost an overpass. I guess it worked to his advantage because we don't know what he would have done with that. It goes into net. Point to Brown and Barker.
So they continue to serve, and it's 4-3 to Brown and Barker. 4 serving 3, Brown and Barker.
Brown with the serve. Goes for a short serve.
Oh,
too short. Too short because it goes into the net.
So it's 4-all.
But these guys, the young guys, are still staying in the game at this stage.
Ooh, definitely too short.
Brown sets up Barker. Barker goes deep. Rice equal to the task. Gets the attack. He goes off. And Brown this time,
Brown goes
this time
into the net.
net.
I think he knew what was going to happen, but he still got too close.
Right? Giving the officials some work on this occasion. 2 officials for this final. Sheldon Roach, the first referee, and Jason Marshall, the second referee. Score is 5-4. Oxley with the serve. Opting for the nice float serve. Brown sets Barker. Good set. And Barker goes in the court. Past the block of Oxley and into the court.
Makes it 5-all. A good shot.
Beautiful, right down the middle. That's very hard to defend too also, Andrew, because you play for the diagonals, as I said earlier, and when the ball comes straight down the middle, it's very difficult to defend. Rice puts it up. Goes in, clips the tape, as I said earlier, Andrew. Once it clips the tape, whether it's at the outside, the inside, once the tape moves, it is considered in.
But Rice is coming to his own in this second set.
He has no other choice because the team of Barker and Brown are serving him, so he has to attack. Rice with a love serve. Barker with a good pass. Brown sets it up beautifully. Oxley drops off the net. Oxley chases it down to the scoreboard, brings it back. Beautiful. Brown takes it. Sets up Brown. Brown goes for the soft touch. Beautiful play. Wonderful heads up play by Brown. That is a good rally, Andrew. Another good rally.
We're having some very good rallies between these two teams.
Exactly. That's good vision by Brown. Oxley and Rice were all back in defensive position. No one was up close, and Brown just touches it with the palm of his hand, just rolls it over the net. Beautiful play.
Score should be 6-all. But Brown to serve.
Supposed to serve. Well, Brown go for the spike serve on this occasion. He opts for the soft float serve, but effective.
Wow.
But effective. Of all people who passed away the ball, Oxley.
7 serving 6.
We heard Oxley said earlier, just let us try and get a commanding lead.
Yeah,
he wants to be comfortable. He wants to get away from these guys.
But they're not giving him the opportunity.
Rice with a nice soft touch, and it works.
That's a double touch, so 7-7.
I think what happened with Oxley on that occasion, they haven't been serving him, so he was surprised when the ball came to him.
Yeah.
As you see, Brown in the backcourt going the other direction.
Because of the expectation.
Exactly, but Rice with a nice heads-up play, cuts it the other side and gains the point. The score should be 7 serving 6.
7 serving 7, I think it is.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Oxley with the serve. Nice float serve. Barker with a good pass. Brown puts it up. Barker goes
It's in. It's in.
deep into backcourt.
What's the
Deep
signal?
into
Is it
backcourt.
in?
It's in. It's in. Deep into backcourt.
So that's 8 serving 7.
That's a very controlled play by Barker, I must say. The pass wasn't good. It wasn't the best, but the set was there and he made the most of it.
Barker.
8 serving 7. Barker to serve.
And it's sticking close.
These guys are actually ahead. Barker with another serve. He serves Rice. Oxley sets up Rice beautifully. And a good attack by Rice.
Wow.
And
There's an exclamation there from Barker. He's not happy.
Barker is vexed because he thought he had it covered. But Rice cut the ball cross court with some power. Brown unable to even get it up. Brown was in the right position but unable to get it up.
Yeah.
Rice with another serve at 8-all. Brown scrambling to get to the player. Oxley calling Rice to come to the middle. Rice comes to the middle. Brown picks it up. Too tight a set. They jostle at the net. Oxley gets it up, but Rice unable to get it over. Rice unable to get it over on that occasion. He was in between two men. Should I hit it? Should I leave it? That ball that clipped the net had Oxley in trouble. He managed to get it up, but Rice wasn't sure what he wanted to do with it. The score is 9-8. Brown and Barker
They're serving, leading
Oxley
again.
and Rice. Brown with the serve. These guys giving Oxley and Rice a run for the money.
They certainly are. In the dwindling sunlight here at Pirates Cove. It's soon going to be, I know in another 20 minutes, it's going to be dark.
A beautiful setting here, Andrew, this evening. Brown with a nice float serve. Finds Rice. Oxley sets Rice. He touches the block and out.
Yeah. So that's 9-all.
Scores 9-all.
9-all, right?
We could not ask for a better day, Andrew.
No, it's a beautiful day considering how much rain we've had in the last couple of weeks or so. Today there's been very little, just a couple of drizzles this morning.
Oxley to serve. Barker, as usual. Brown sets it up for Barker, and Barker is nullified by Oxley. Oxley at the net. As I said, he serves and he runs to the net because he's the better blocker, and he makes the most of that block on that occasion. Gives his team the advantage, 10-9. Now see, Barker allowed the ball to drop too low on that occasion. Good play by Barker. Rice recovers well. Oxley pops it up for Rice. Rice cuts it cross court.
It went
Made
out.
an unorthodox looking kind of shot, but it is just out.
Yeah.
A nice, good intentions. Good
Just went out,
intentions.
yeah.
But the execution wasn't there.
Makes it score 10-all.
10-all.
Wow.
Barker with the serve. As you see, Barker will also serve and run to the net. He's the taller player and he's the better blocker. Rice with the pass. Oxley sets him up a bit too tight.
Yeah,
and
too
Barker shows him that it was too tight and stuffs it back in his court.
So that makes it
As you
11-10.
see, when Oxley bumped the ball, his hands came apart, so the ball it did not come off his hand even, and it was an overpass. Score 11-10.
To Brown and Barker.
Barker should be
As they
serving.
switch sides again. And we see Paul Rowe talking to one of the Paul White talking to one of the officials. He's
And
the
the
man
speedboat
behind
was
beach
way in the
volleyball.
background.
Oh yeah.
We should have been on that board, Andrew.
No boat for me, I tell you.
Here's
No
Barker
board for me.
going down the lane with that beautiful shot down the lane past Oxley.
Once there's no crash, there's a speedboat and 2 jet skis. So we gotta be careful out there.
They will follow the maritime laws, Andrew. They know they have to
Okay.
pull starboard or port, whichever one it is. They have to pull. They have
Or
to turn
both.
with oncoming vessels. They know it better than I do.
Here we go after that timeout. With the score 11-10 to the pairing of Kyle Brown and Shaquille Barker as they take on Elwin Oxley and Ronald Rice. Brown and Barker in the blue tops, Oxley and Rice in the white tops.
And as you see, all the serve, they're targeting Rice because, as I said, he is the lesser attacker. Barker with a float serve to Rice again. Rice goes cross court with a
That's
beautiful
in.
shot. Brown pulls his hand away like a batsman leaving the ball outside the off stump, but it was too late on that occasion. He heard the death rattle because it's in the court.
That makes it 11-all.
Rice with the serve, serves Barker. Barker goes up, clips the net.
Wow.
Oxley unable to bring it back. Good set. Oxley falls off the net, but unable because that one of the rules in beach volleyball, you always send the ball at the guy who's falling off the net because he's never in a correct position to play the ball.
Okay.
That was always one of the rules in beach volleyball. Because you're running backwards and you have to still look at the ball and try to get it up, stick your hands in position to play. Brown ups for the float serve, finds Rice. Rice with another cross court, but somebody's in the net. Shaquille Barker.
Again.
I know we're at the beach, but you know I don't see any fishermen around, and they haven't been casting their nets. But if there were, he'd be a big fish in their net.
That's about 4 points they've given away for being in the net.
Exactly. He seems to be very capable of doing that, and he has to curb that. On that occasion, he didn't go into the net, but the ball did clip the net and out.
So it's 13-12 to the pairing of Oxley and Rice at this stage.
Yeah, he got to the ball, but he was wrong-footed and not able to get the ball out for Brown. Oxley gives them
Uncharacteristically
Oxley gives them an
into the
advantage,
net.
give them a point.
So it's 13
Serving
all.
into the net.
We might have a third set here if these youngsters can hold on. We might have a third set. Take us into the twilight.
As the music cranks up in the background, Andrew.
Because there's a party once the volleyball is finished. There's a party here tonight once the volleyball is finished.
Barker with a good serve, finds Rice, and Rice shanks that pass. Shanks that pass, and so it's another point to Barker and Brown. There's nothing Oxley can do with all his skill and experience to get to that ball. Barker with another serve, another float serve at Rice. Oxley sets him up, calls line, and Barker
goes line.
Follows the command. Sorry, not Barker. Rice follows the command and lands in open court. Brown tries his best, but unable.
And that makes it 14 each.
Yeah.
And here again, Andrew, we see the importance of the communication.
Yeah.
And you helping your partner in every available way. Rice to serve. Whistle goes. Rice with a float serve. Barker takes that from right in front of Brown. I don't know why. And he goes out. He goes out. He should have let Brown take that pass. He took it from right in front of Brown. Brown sets him up beautifully. The line was open.
He goes way
must
long.
also, Brown takes some blame for that because he did not call where Barker was supposed to hit the ball. Barker with another pass. Brown sets him up beautifully again. He knuckles this one, but it goes out. They're losing their composure at the middle of the game.
I heard Oxley said, that one's out, that one's out.
That one's out because he knows it.
He knows it, yeah.
He knuckles it.
So he moves his hands.
Exactly, from the angle of that ball out, he moves his hand. He knew that one was gone. It's very difficult to control the ball when you're knuckling it.
Okay.
Very difficult as opposed to the open handing. It's very difficult to control it when you're knuckling it. And these guys continue to work Barker. Barker goes down the line this time with ease.
This time, good shot. So that makes it now 15-16. Oxley and Rice are up.
Bro.
Nice and easy.
Brown is to serve. And it scores 15-16. Remember, we go to 21, and you have to win by at least 2 points.
2 points. They're not out of it yet, though, Andrew.
No, it's still very tight.
Good serve by Brown. Sets up Oxley. He serves at Oxley for once. Good recovery by Brown. What will he do with it? Puts it in the court.
That makes it 16 all, so we're back. It's all evens.
And there you saw Brown diving for the ball. You sit here, he dives for the ball. Watch how quick he gets up off the ground. He gets up off his side, nice and easy, dead jump, and works it cross court.
Beautiful cross court play. So it's 16 all. Serve with Barker.
Brown with a float serve.
Brown
Oxley with a pass. Barker tries his best to get it. Unable to. But that's 2 serves that Brown went to Oxley. That's very uncharacteristic. Good attempt by Barker. Oxley with the serve.
And it's 17-16.
Bad pass by Barker, but recovered by Brown, and a good attack by Barker.
Wonderful.
That's making the best of a bad player on that occasion.
Yeah, that makes it 17 all.
Brown made a very good set for Barker off a broken player. Oxley and Rice unable to bring that one back. A very good attacking, a good aggressive attack from Barker. Not wanting to give up on the player, not giving them a free ball, but attacking nevertheless and being successful. Barker with a serve, serves Oxley. Oxley looks at the play first.
Long one, long.
Oh, Barker.
Oh,
Barker.
unforced
That
error.
was
as
too
you would say,
easy.
Unforced error.
That was too easy. He didn't realize that he touched the ball, so it was the third play. He had to play over. So he was caught napping more or less. He touched the ball. Brown was there to bring it up. He could not set it for Brown because that would have been 4 plays. So he had to get it over. So he was facing Brown. He turned and tried to get it over, and he put it straight in the net, giving Oxley and Rice a point. Also giving him an advantage at
18-17.
18-17. Rice with the serve. Nice lob serve. Brown sets up Barker. Barker goes cross court. Good touch. Good touch by Rice. Sets Brown. What did Brown do with it? Brown goes cross court. Good dig by Rice. Very
Whoa.
good dig by Rice. But he
That's
pops
a
it
great
overpass. Rice in a beautiful position. Brown equal to the task. Back there. And that's about the dexterity. That's about the movement. That's about the spontaneity of the game, Andrew. You have to be there for every play.
18 all.
Brown goes with the float serve, finds Oxley this time. Rice sets up Oxley. Oxley goes for the soft touch. Brown touches it. Back when the player too tight. Brown goes for the knuckle and his in. Giving his team the advantage.
19-18.
Every time they serve Oxley, they seem to be getting
In
the
the
point.
point. So that's why they're serving it.
Good play by Brown on that occasion. These youngsters are giving these guys a run. They're not giving up. They're not rolling over and playing dead, Andrew. Brown with the serve. Serves Oxley again. Oxley goes for the lob. He's blocked at the net. Back ball stays in play. Oxley goes for the lob again.
Oh,
and this time the
save the
veteran
catchman.
finds the
Yes,
space.
find space.
It's only so long you can keep Oxley down, eh?
Open court.
Good open court play.
So
Brown
that
saw it, but he was unable to get there.
So the Mexicans scored
Timeout.
19 all.
19 all.
I heard timeout call, and certainly at 19 all, you would need a
You
timeout.
need a timeout. You need to refocus. You need to discuss your strategy. Oxley would obviously serve at Barker coming out to this timeout. And coming out this timeout, Barker then will have to step up if he wants to take this to a third set. Barker, the guys have been serving Barker, and he has to deliver. There, the shank pass by Rice that put the guy Brown and Barker back in the game. Oxley setting Rice on this occasion. Good placement by Rice. Barker coming in front. Brown, this is the one he hit along the court. That was the one that he should have put that one in the court, Andrew.
He should have.
He bullied the ball away from Brown. He should have put that one in the court. Brown sets him up beautifully here again, and he goes with his knuckle play. That is the one Oxley recognized was out.
Yep. And as you say, recognition, you always have to know exactly where the position is.
Exactly.
Oxley.
In the fading light, Andrew.
Yeah, it's Oxley to serve at 19 all, and the light is fading. I think we're gonna be in trouble if we have to go to the third set.
Good set by Brown and Barker. Barker goes cross court with a
And it goes
beautiful attack.
2019.
2019.
Let's watch it again.
Good elevation by Barker, and he has some very long arms, and he uses them.
And
to
he's using them.
his
2019,
advantage.
so he's serving for the set.
And he serves it in the net, Andrew.
Another unforced error.
And at a very critical
Good
stage
time.
of the game.
You can't do that.
You'd have now taken your team, even if you have lost that point on the attack, you still have the advantage, but you don't want to give it to them like that.
You don't want to give the serve to.
Because here is you're receiving the serve, and you have the attack, so you must make the most of this. And they're going to serve Barker, as we know. Barker takes his pass, Brown sets him up beautifully. Oxley drops off the net, and Barker commits two
Another
consecutive errors.
Oh, there is 21-20.
And that one definitely was unforced, if there ever was an unforced error. Oxley dropped off the net. There was no blockers whatsoever. He could have gone anywhere with that ball. So this is set and match point. Rice serves Barker. What we do here now? Brown sets him up again. Another good set. And Barker delays the celebration for Oxley and Rice and goes into the court.
Let's see it again now, because it was in.
Credit must go to Brown. He has been setting the overhand sets and have not been called once. He's doing it very masterfully.
21 all now.
Brown with the serve. Also the better server in the team, I might add. Goes for the floor serve at Oxley. Sets close to the net. Oxley using all his guile and versatility. Goes cross court with a nice cut shot.
And left the two of them in no man's land.
Finding open real estate cross court. Barker, he went too far to the right. He tried to block the lane. He went too far to the right, giving Oxley, the wily veteran, too much space on the cross court. Brown decides to go himself.
It's Juice
works
again.
the second player. Juice again. Barker not putting up such a good pass. Brown recognizing it, going for the second player and making it work. But Andrew, with that play, if that had gone in there, I'm sure that Barker will have some choice words to say to Brown.
22 all.
Barker with the
second set.
serve. Good serve at Rice. Rice equal to the task, puts it well. Oxley sets it off the net. Barker falls off. Brown recovers it. You have to give a free ball to Oxley and Brown. To Rice, this is not a good thing. Oxley sets Rice. Rice goes out. Rice goes out, and Brown and Barker has the advantage once again. Rice unable to clip the tape on that occasion. I think the ball came off the heel of his hand, the outside part of his hand. But he had good intentions. No way he was aiming for the line. Barker with the serve. Serves Rice. Oxley sets up Rice with a good one on the outside. And he tools the block of Barker. Barker's more or less saying what he should have done. Penetrating that, get his hands over, but he didn't on that occasion. And Rice working the ball off the block. Point to Rice and Oxley.
It's 23 all again.
Juice at 23 all.
So it's Juice.
Rice to serve. No doubt he'll be serving at Barker. He's earning his keep. Barker's earning his keep today. Barker with a good pass on this occasion. Rice Brown sets him up good. And Barker
sweet.
makes a beautiful heads-up play. No power needed on that occasion. He recognized there was open space. Watch Rice move to the right. He saw it. And
both of them on the
Barker
same side.
Goes the other side. Goes cross court. Nice and easy. Very good vision. Brown with a serve. For the set. Oxley sets Rice. Rice goes soft. Simply that Barker just made. And it worked. We watch Brown move. Brown is in the backcourt, number one. He made the initial move to the left because he thought that Rice was going down the lane. It cost him a point. Bad pass by Barker. Brown trying to recover it. And trying to recover it, he goes too long and the ball goes out. Point to Oxley and Rice. Gives them set and match point once again.
I think for the third time.
Oxley with the float serve. He's not going to serve this in the net. We know that. Barker with this set. What does he go? He goes long. Once again, Barker committing another error, giving Oxley and Rice game, set, and match. A very good rally, though, Andrew, we must say. This has been a good set. The second set has been much more competitive than the first. But coming out with us, Ronald Rice and Alvin Oxley over Shaquille Barker and Kyle Brown.
Yeah, 25-17, 21-17, 25-23. And it certainly has been exciting. I want to thank you, Michael Hanley, for being part of this broadcast of the Barbados, first ever Barbados 50th anniversary Independence Games. We featured many sports here today. Beach volleyball being the one that we've had tonight, the most outstanding, but we've also had, we take the last replays here to show the victory by...
That is Barker with a nice drop shot. Nice drop shot. Oxley going for the serve, the float serve. Barker, that's the pass that didn't go as the plan. Brown trying his best to recover it, but was unable. Not such a good pass by Barker. Brown sets him up beautifully, a little too far out, and instead of working it down the line, he went for the cross court, gone too far, he's out, and that is game, set, and match to Oxley, the veteran Oxley, and the young upcoming beach volleyball player Ronald Rice. All four of these guys, as I said, Andrew, hailing from the Deacons Club, which is a good thing. They're good on the indoor, they're good on the outdoor, on the beach volleyball circuit. So it goes well for volleyball all around.